Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today we're going to talk about what I feel like the components of a good or successful blitz are. And so to me, this is one of the things that's going to make the black market blitz guide so good and so different, is because you know, I talk a lot about the setups, and so a lot of my setups are like, they're different, you know what I mean? So my setups are quick, fast. You know, in the college game, you can even delay blitz at times. In the college game, the college game is kind of different because the people who blitz in the college game kind of, they run to avoid, you know, whoever's trying to pick them up. And so here's a delay blitz right here in the college game, man. Look at that. And just watch him just run right. Yeah, he runs around the guy. He didn't just run into the guy and just get engaged into the block. He actually avoids the guy. And so, yeah, that finesse move stuff is a real thing in the college. And so, trust me, my schemes work college or Madden, no doubt. And so, to me, let's say, making up a good blitz, to me, of course, it's the results. You have to, consistency of the pressure, of course, that's the obvious thing. But another thing that makes up a good blitz to me is the setup and how quickly you can get how quickly can you get the blitz set up. You know, is it going to take you, do you have to move a guy all the way over and all that kind of stuff? Can you only do it flip one way or all that kind of stuff? And so it's a lot of stuff that kind of goes into that. And so in the Black Market Blitz Guide, you know, what we talk about is quick setups, quick and easy setups where, you know, A gap, B gap, loops, you know what I'm saying? And more importantly, one of the major deals for me is the coverage behind it. A lot of these blitzes, watch these blitzes and go back and watch this video in its entirety again, and you'll see just the type of coverage that's, you know, attached to most of these blitzes. I'm not saying nobody's open, but if you look at, by the time the guy either comes through the A gap, B gap, from the outside, looping in this case, and then look at the proximity of the defenders, you know, to where, you know, where the ball would have to be thrown at that point in time. As y'all listen to my granddaughter one more time. But every time she comes over here, she's like, my papa's doing a video, so I got to make as much noise as I can so the world can hear me. We hear you, Jayla. We do. Anyway, all right, so, but there are different types of blitzes. Zone dogs. I run a lot of zone dog stuff, meaning I may bring an extra guy and then drop a guy. So zone dogs are normally, you know, when I call a zone, cover 3 or something, I'm going to blitz my linebackers or blitz one linebacker that probably was in a hook or whatever, you know, something to that effect. And a lot of these, you see me effectively getting pressure with just 4 guys, even sometimes with 3. The coverage and the reaction, that just goes hand in hand kind of, you know, with some other stuff that we do, defensive clock-in technique, from the Mechanics Bible and the College Guide, and it's about just getting a really good reaction. Another piece of advice, y'all have heard me say this 1,000 times before, SWAT, man. I'm telling you, the range on the SWAT is so much bigger than the range on an interception. Like an interception, you're never gonna pick that as an interception. Yeah, that ball, you're probably gonna just run up underneath it. You probably won't even get an animation. And so one thing I'm always trying to do is SWAT. And a lot of times, even like right there in particular, when you go for the SWAT, if you get the timing right, a lot of the times you will get the interception. So that's what I'm saying. To me, it's a win-win deal. And then there are times where I really feel like I should get the pick, but I get the swat. But you know what I'm saying? It just kind of works out. The tables always, they always even up somehow. All right, and defensive clock in technique though. What can I say about that? It's basically like, what can I say? No, I don't want to say that. It's like a defensive playmaker in the sense of getting your guys to react to a certain portion of the field or a certain part of the play or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? When you click on, when that ball is in the air, let's go to that too. You see me going for the swat right there. You see me put the hand up, and then they get, I thought I was going to get a pick, but they gave me the other swat. So yeah, but my timing was actually, I guess it was off. Cause yeah, if not, I probably would have got the pick. Switch stick. Yeah, you got to start switch sticking. You have to. You sending pressure. You have to start switch sticking, especially to those spots where you know where your defense is vulnerable. That's some defensive clocking technique stuff right there. As you see my guy just basically bully me when I'm standing in the spot. And so that's how you see my corners get those type of reactions, even when they're in zones. When they're in man, of course, yeah, it's all about just being in whatever coverage is whatever we're calling for, whether it's inside shade, outside shade, whether we're playing underneath, whatever the case may be. But when you see these guys, sometimes when I'm in zone, I'm probably using the defensive clocking technique way more. I know people like, all right, what is it? Go get the College Football Guide or Mechanics Bible. That's all I can tell you. One of my virtuals, man. Yeah, we just can't do it like that. But I'm telling you, it's like a defensive playmaker. It's you will see reactions, and you can ask. If any of the guys who frequent my stuff come in here and reference it, excuse me. It doesn't work like every time because Madden prevents that. But I'm telling you, you get some crazy like reactions from your AI guys. Let me see what else. Usering. Of course, usering always is a good component of the blitz because, again, whether you're doing it via just a pure user, taking away a route with the guy you're controlling at the very snap, or whether you're using it through the switch stick and then becoming the user, it to me is kind of all one and the same. For you guys who aren't really proficient at switch stick, man, I'm telling you, you have got to get it. I'm telling you, it will change your entire game. I promise you, switch stick will change your entire game. All right, and as you see, like stuff like this is like, to me, a lot of my blitzes have good run support. Have really good run support. So this is a case right here. This is what I'm talking about in a cover 3. So you see I'm clearly in a cover 3. Watch Woolen over here. You see him square up like that? That's defensive clock in technique. He's going to actually do it again. Watch him. You see how both of my corners kind of do it both at the same time. If you actually were watching the other corner, you can go back and rewind that. Both corners do it at the same time. That's how powerful the defensive clock in technique is. And then you see he's in a cover 3. And it's just a slow bail. It's just a slow bail right there. If you get it, get your timing right, do it exactly, when it works. It's crazy that you can get those type of reactions. I can get that type of reaction on a speed out. I can get that type of reaction on a comeback, and which exactly what that was. And so you just see him. Yeah, you normally, the comeback normally does not ever get picked unless there's a zone up underneath it. But yeah, that was crazy. And so it's just all a part of it. And so to me, creating a blitz is, all right, you have to have something that's already in place. And so if you come out in something like this, you have both linebackers blitzing, maybe you can drop one in the middle. The zones are so much better in college. The play art is so much better in college. Look at the zone, the inside, kind of shading of the zones and all that kind of stuff. It just seems like everything in the college works a little bit more efficiently than Madden. Not that great of a difference, but it's just, to me, I'm big on like efficiency. I'm big on like just trying to do something, the right way the first time, or is the least amount of times if you're doing it right, the right way. I'd rather just sit there and plan out and know what I'm doing as opposed to just jump in. Anyway, man, y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Boy, that league is about to start up, man. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.